Most candidates fail without a schedule. Here's the exact 6-week blueprint that passes. If you've been following this series, you've already absorbed all 5 exam domains in detail. If not, catch up. Each domain video includes hands-on exercises. Now we're building a week-by-week plan, anchored by the AWS Exam Prep course, which covers all domains in several hours. We're mapping a concrete plan. Start with the AWS Exam Prep course, several hours of content, then hands-on labs, a weekly time budget, and 2 full practice exams for review. Download the official exam guide from the AWS certification page. It lists the current domains and their weightings. Those percentages can change, so always check the latest version. Then allocate your study time proportionally. The largest domains deserve the most hours. That alone prevents the #1 mistake of overstudying minor topics. The exam guide will show you the current domains. Typically, the largest cluster is foundation model applications, how you actually use Amazon Bedrock, SageMaker, and related services. Generative AI and AI fundamentals are close behind, and responsible AI plus security always show up. Invest your time where the points are. First 2 weeks. Work through the AWS Exam Prep course. Several hours of content. Weeks 3 and 4. Get hands-on with SageMaker and Bedrock labs. Final 2 weeks. 2 full practice exams and targeted review of weak areas. Your first 2 weeks are about building a rock-solid foundation. Start the official exam prep course on Skill Builder. Work through the ML white paper, catch key re-invent sessions, and create 10 flashcards per domain. 50 total. AWS Skill Builder offers resources to kickstart your prep. Explore the available exam prep courses. Check the AWS Skill Builder site for current offerings. Complement with foundational generative AI learning paths and responsible AI training. Availability changes, so verify on Skill Builder. Shoot for 10 hours a week. Spend 6 watching courses and reading, 2 actually clicking around in the AWS console, 1 on flashcards, and 1 reviewing what you learned. Consistency crushes cramming. AWS provides a wealth of white papers and documentation covering machine learning, generative AI, and responsible AI. For the exam, review the AWS well-architected framework and look for any official study resources aligned to the AIF C01 domains. Study these before the Week 3-4 deep dive. Weeks 3 to 4, hands-on. Run through AWS Skill Builder's domain 3 to 5 modules. They cover a substantial portion of the exam. Then, open SageMaker Studio Lab and Bedrock Playground. End Week 4 with a full practice exam to gauge timing. These 5 services come up often in scenario questions. Run each free AWS workshop. Plan 30-45 minutes per lab. Practice launching a SageMaker training job using Bedrock Playground and calling Comprehend Sentiment API. That turns book knowledge into muscle memory. To start, log into AWS, search SageMaker, and launch Studio on a free tier instance. Open Jupyter Lab, grab a sample notebook, and run it. The whole flow is quick. Always stop the instance to preserve your free tier. Open Bedrock's Chat Playground. Run, explain overfitting to a 5-year-old on Claude, Llama, and Titan. You'll see tone shifts that make model selection questions click. Costs fractions of a cent. Check current per 1,000 token pricing before going wild. Recognize patterns, not individual models. Summarizing text or legal briefs often maps to models specialized in summarization tasks. Image generation tasks suggest models designed for visual outputs. Some models handle chain-of-thought reasoning well. This shortcut saves time when all options look plausible. 2 high ROI labs. Comprehends sentiment on sample text, recognitions image labeling. Stay within the free tiers to avoid charges. Week 4 target. 80% course content and 1 full practice exam. If behind, protect labs. Skipping them to cram videos is the worst mistake. The final 2 weeks are for honing test day reflexes. Weeks 5 to 6. Crush 300+ practice questions. The real exam is only 65 questions and 90 minutes, so this builds stamina. Schedule 3 full-length 90-minute practice exams per week. Analyze every wrong answer's distractors. That's where real learning sticks. Start with free AWS sample questions, then consider a paid resource. Tutorials. Dojo is a popular choice for AIF C01 practice exams among candidates. But check current offerings and reviews. Prices fluctuate. Always verify. The real differentiator is detailed explanations, not just a score. Pro tip. Many candidates struggle with time management, so practice full-length timed exams too. For each wrong answer, note the AWS service behind each distractor and why it fails. After 50 questions, patterns emerge. Kendra for search, Mechanical Turk for human review. That analytical skill is what the exam really tests. But don't forget pacing. Time traps are as deadly as knowledge traps. Many candidates fail due to poor time management, so practice strict timing. Don't underestimate the 90-minute clock. Here's a revision cycle to build both speed and knowledge. Study a topic for 2 to 3 hours, test with a full practice exam, diagnose weak spots, restudy with hands-on labs, then loop. This cycle turns gaps into strengths faster than passive reading. Without review, recall can drop to a fraction within weeks. The forgetting curve is real. Spaced repetition dramatically improves long-term retention. Install Anki or Brainscape, grab an AIF C01 deck, and review 15 minutes daily. Combine this with full-length timed practice to avoid time management fails. This week, build 20 cards mapping service to features, scenario to service, pricing to service. Then merge ready-made AIF C01 Quizlet decks with yours. You'll have a solid 100-card stack in 2 weeks, and add a time-per-question drill. Answer in under 90 seconds to build exam speed. Watch for service selection traps. Which service detects faces and images? The trap might be SageMaker, but the correct choice is Rekognition. How do you build a chatbot with natural language understanding? Connect is tempting, but Lex handles conversational AI, and a hidden trap: time management. Pacing yourself prevents the clock from becoming your worst enemy. Poor time management can hurt your score. Aim 60 to 90 seconds per question on your first pass, flagging the tough ones. Then use the remaining 30 minutes to revisit flagged items. Don't get stuck on any single question. This pacing prevents the clock from being your worst enemy. Structured elimination can significantly improve your accuracy. First, isolate the core problem. Note keywords like cost-effective or real-time. Mentally eliminate services that clearly don't fit. Then check the remaining option against AWS design principles. This habit will sharpen your answers and increase confidence. Have your ID ready, clear your workspace, run the system test, keep water and noise-canceling headphones within reach, and silence your phone. A smooth start prevents a proctor-canceled exam and last-minute stress. In your next practice exam, enforce the 2-pass method with a timer. Answer easy questions in under a minute, flag the rest, then use the leftover 35 minutes to tackle flagged items. This builds momentum and kills time sink anxiety. Failing is a precise map of your gaps. Schedule your retake soon and study your lowest domains from the score report like a personalized curriculum. Most candidates who fix weak spots pass next time. Your scaled score appears. A passing score is clearly marked. The report provides feedback on your performance across various exam domains, helping you identify areas to strengthen. Screenshot it to guide your future prep, whether for the AWS ML specialty or other certs. Congratulations! You've unlocked a powerful credential. Within the next 24 hours, maximize its impact by updating LinkedIn, sharing your badge, and scheduling a 15-minute coffee chat to discuss AI trends with your manager. To be searchable by recruiters, update your LinkedIn in exactly 5 minutes. Follow these steps. Add the certification, upload your badge, feature it, and refresh your headline. Visual proof wins. Add your AWS badge to your profile and share a post. Here's a quick post template. Excited to earn AWS AI Practitioner. It gave me confidence to lead our next AI project. Use this post template. I just passed AWS AI Practitioner. My hardest topic was foundation model customization. Best resource, AWS Skill Builder Exam Prep. 3 tips. Hands-on SageMaker, official practice exam, review responsible AI daily. Cloud certifications can raise salaries by double-digit percentages. AWS AI-focused roles often command 6-figure salaries. Exact offers depend on the employer and location, so check current job listings. The premium is real. No permission needed. Try 3 quick win projects. A document pipeline with Textract and Comprehend, an internal chatbot with Bedrock and Lex, and auto-tagging with Recognition. Each is a weekend build that will impress your boss. In your next meeting, you could say, imagine using SageMaker Canvas to cut churn prediction time significantly. No code. I can prototype a similar model for our customer data. That positions you as the AI go-to person. In interviews, use these phrases. I built a Bedrock chatbot prototype that helped reduce support tickets in a pilot. And my AI Practitioner cert covered responsible AI, matching your company's compliance focus. AI Practitioner is a broad foundation, focusing on AI concepts and AWS services without requiring programming. ML Specialty is more advanced. It dives into data engineering, SageMaker, and typically expects Python skills. If you aim for an ML engineer role, pursue the specialty. If strategy and service selection is your focus, AIF is your starting point. Build 3 SageMaker projects over 3 months. A recommender, fraud detector, NLP classifier. Then take official AWS machine learning specialty resources and practice exams. With consistent effort, you'll be well prepared for the MLS C01 and top-tier AI roles. When researching salary, don't guess. Use Glassdoor or LinkedIn Salary to see what companies pay for AI practitioner roles. Browse current job listings to understand demand. Earning the AWS ML specialty can further increase your earning potential. Always verify with real data. AWS certifications often come with perks. A verified digital badge to showcase your achievement, occasional invitations to beta exams, and sometimes discounts on future exams. Check the AWS certification benefits page for the latest details. Don't let your cert gather dust. Attend one free AWS Invent virtual session, drop into a local user group, and join the AWS certified Slack. Commit to one event this quarter. The connections you make become job referrals. AI evolves while you sleep. Stay sharp by following the AWS Training Twitch stream, reading the official AWS Machine Learning blog, and checking AWS on YouTube for the latest AI content. 20 minutes a week keeps you current. One of the biggest mistakes candidates make is failing to set a regular study schedule. The fix: pick the same 60-minute window daily, say 6 to 7 a.m. Block it like a meeting. That one habit dramatically improves your odds. Cognitive performance isn't flat. For many people, morning hours deliver the best focus and retention. Those early morning 60 to 90-minute blocks are your gold. Use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes on, 5 off. Your brain will thank you. Your environment trains your brain. Kill notifications, wear noise-canceling headphones, and sit at a desk, not your bed. Before starting, flip yesterday's flashcards for 5 minutes to prime your brain. Self-study alone often has a low completion rate. But public commitment, posting your weekly goals in a study group Discord, can dramatically increase your follow-through. It's the cheapest motivation boost out there. Keep a simple Google Sheet. Date, topic, resource, time spent, practice score. Review it every Friday. When a domain score dips below 70%, let conditional formatting slap you with a red highlight. That's your cue to drill deeper. The last 24 hours, no new material. Only review. Flashcards, cheat sheet, a walk. Then set your alarm, lay out your ID, and sleep well. Tomorrow, execute. Many first-time exam takers lose time wrestling one question. If you've hit 90 seconds and aren't sure, flag it, reset, move on. You'll come back with fresh eyes. Flag only when down to 2 choices. If clueless, guess and move on. Limit flags to 10-15 of 65 questions so review stays manageable. With 25 minutes left, revisit flagged questions. Reread the last sentence. It's often the prompt. Only change an answer if more confident than before. At 45 minutes, aim for question 32-33. If behind, skip reading full answer choices. Jump to end of scenario, scan keywords, and guess fast to catch up. Hit submit. If pass flashes, screenshot it immediately. Now, within 24 hours, add the AWS Certified AI Practitioner badge to your LinkedIn licenses section. That's how recruiters find you. Upload your score report, no personal details, tag AWS training with our AWS Certified to join the community celebration. Then add the cert to your LinkedIn licenses section. This can help you appear in recruiter searches. Your AIF C01 is valid for 3 years. Put a reminder on your calendar. When it's time to renew, don't just retake the same exam. Look at higher-level certs like Solutions Architect Associate. They deepen your skills and, depending on current AWS policy, may also renew your foundational cert. But always check the latest recertification rules before you commit. Keep moving forward. After AIF C01, keep the flywheel spinning. Apply AI at work, start ML specialty prep, build a project, share at a user group. Repeat, and you'll outpace most cert holders. Waiting 6 months means you'll be relearning concepts. Start preparing for the AWS Machine Learning Specialty exam within 3 months while the AIF C01 material is fresh. That overlap can cut your total study effort noticeably. Bookmark these now. The official ML Specialty digital course, hands-on SageMaker tutorials, the Machine Learning Engineering on AWS book, and Tutorials Dojo MLS C01 practice exams. You'll thank yourself later. From the business case all the way to this study plan. Our 6-part series is your complete AI practitioner roadmap. Grab the free study checklist from the link in the description. It covers daily tasks for every phase. Avoid cramming and single test reliance. Spread prep across 6 weeks, practice daily, and solve 300+ questions from 3 different providers. That turns memorization into real skill. Once you've conquered the AI practitioner, we've got the AWS ML Specialty Deep Dive and hands-on generative AI projects lined up. Subscribe now so you don't miss a single study guide. Your next certification is already in the works. Drop your exam date in the comments. We'll jump in with last-minute tips and cheer you on. Hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss an update, and share this series with one colleague who's also upskilling. Watch Part 1 for the full business case behind this certification, and check out the complete AI Practitioner playlist linked in the description. Thanks for studying with Hired in IT. Now go crush that exam.